Hello and welcome back to Endless Space 2. It's been about a week since I recorded my last episode, episode 9 of this series. So let's take stock and see where we're at. First off, let's look at the score. 606, yep, that's right. I am in first place of the known races. There are 3 more we haven't actually met. As you probably know, we have the Lemurians over here in the west, and Horatio in the east. And we said we were going to go ahead and see if we can attack Horatio. He has the Pictor system and Tylus, and we took Adana from that, was it a pacifist, a minor race? I think it was. So let's go ahead and go to the score screen and take a quick look here. First place in everything, actually. Okay, that's good. Don't have to dwell on that too much, I think. We have 7 systems. We can have 6 without having an approval penalty. That's okay, I think. And what about the politics here? Well, we have mainly militarists and also still some industrialists hanging in there. And if we look at the laws, actually take a look here. We do have 3 of them here in industrialists. I don't like the militarists as much. Although fleet cost down, that might be a good one. Save Skies bill right now. We have more happiness. That is a good one if you have a fleet everywhere, basically. If we need to, we can do that, I guess. Okay, let's close that. What else over here? Well, over time, it looks like we are, holding steady with the militarists, and that's because we're building quite a few ships, and we are fighting quite a few battles. In our population details, what do we have there? 49 United Empire, 14 Hisso, Nashast 4 Amoeba, that's the one we just got from the Adana system, I think it was. So United Empire, we need 1 more to get 50, 20% system cultural conversion cost on Empire. Okay, so we are maxing out there. Hisso 14, so they've already got their one. Yeah, plus 15% manpower on systems with Hisso. And you know what, if I remember right, that was a thing we were researching that was giving us a bonus if we had more different... Yeah, there we go, this one here. Colonial rights. Plus 5 happiness per population types on system. So it would be good if we could split our Hissos over to other systems and take advantage of that. And then the military bonus as well, getting more manpower, right? Alright, well, while we're here, let's take a look. We're researching what? Interspecies HR. That is down here. Okay, that is the one. In 1 turn, then we can build a system improvement. Okay, so we can look at where we have poor happiness and then do that there. As always, the problem is to remember to do that, right? There's so many things you can do, especially tech-heavy games like this. Number 2 is what? Non-baryonic. I just deleted that. Okay, non-baryonic. Is that... I think that was... there we go. That's the one there. Non-baryonic. Why am I doing non-baryonic? That's a step. I can colonize a step. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put non-baryonic there. Now it's in last place. I guess that's still fine. Well, that means Graviton is second, and Graviton gives us what? Plus 20% science and plus 2 science per population on planets. And then we can colonize Arctic, and I think we have something up at Tor, maybe? There's an Arctic planet over there. Non-baryonic, we can get the steppe colonization as well as more science. That's always good with science, right? Where else do we have anything, something going on? Right here. Adaptive bureaucracies, and that would give us Denark University. Plus 2 of everything per population on planets. That is good. That can only be built once, so we should be careful about doing that. That should be probably... That bonus is only in that system, right? Plus 2 20 happiness, and then 5 influence. Flexible bureaucracy. We can sign peace, exchange more resources, and sign trade agreements as well. I thought there was something I wanted to do over here, though. More movement through deep space, the warp. That's right, it's up here. To do that, I need to get this one unlocked, and that's why I'm going for this one. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I guess I can do that. You know what? That reminds me, something I thought about since last time. I made a mistake on my design of the battleship. Let's take a look at that. And there's the noise. Let's fire those weapons. Okay, so let's take a look at those weapons that I have. The weapons that the ship comes with. So that is a basic sync laser. Damage per second, 15. Right? Total damage, 493 of the ship here. And so if you compare that to basic Maggie laser, plus 8, right? And this one is plus 15. But, there's something I'm missing here, because watch what happens. If I take the Maggie laser down, and maybe somebody can help me figure this out. If I move that down there, 575. Right there, plus 22 now, it says. So there's something else going on, and I'm just not getting it there, I guess. So what we should do is probably upgrade here. What about this one here? Improved opal laser. That's a Maggie. Maggie costs 60 production. This one costs 20 production, but 2 Hyperium as well. You know what? I think I'll go for the Maggie laser. 657. It's going to be powerful. 698. 739. Okay, yeah. I mean, that's good, right? What do we say here? What else do I have? Plasmoid shielding. I think that's fine. That's an upgrade. I think I'll keep everything else. So it's going to be what? Upgrade 446. Construction 1100 production. And 11 titanium, which, you know what? We have 13. Let's go ahead and apply our changes here. That's going to be a problem, right? How much are we making actually here? We're making 6 per turn. Now we can't build it. Okay. So what about this one here? I'm building Battleship 3 now. Is that the one we just did? I think it auto upgrades. No, Battleship 4. We don't want a Battleship 3. At least I don't think I do. Let's get rid of that one. Cancel construction. Yeah, we'll lose it. And then we'll do a Battleship 4 instead. 4 turns. And we can't afford to buy it quite yet, so we're not going to do that. Alright, so let's get that Battleship 4, and then we have one Battleship 3, I guess, out there already on its way to Adana, I think it was. Let's go take a look at the systems we have now. So I'm looking at the happiness, because if you remember, if you go back here, we have ecstatic, and that's because our average rating is 88. Average of these ones here, and happy, ecstatic, that's good. We want to be careful with the content. What can we do on these two? Delphinus, for instance, has a population of 7. Cetus here, a population of 8. What can I do here? I can have a ship orbiting, right? 3D printing there. So if I just get a ship here, you know what? Maybe that is a good idea. What about this one? Production about the same. A small escort ship out there. Will that do much good if somebody attacks? Well, let's go for it. Move it up. 2 turns. Let's go for that. And what about, what else are we looking at? Here. We're not producing here. We're producing a colony, AI labor, and then public-private partnerships. What if I put a patrol, an escort ship there as well? Takes 2 turns to do. I think I'll probably move him up here. So 3 turns there. Yeah, let's do that. And that way we can get some more happiness in the system anyway. That's going to be good. No matter what. Alright, it looks like we have 3 fleets ready here. We have 1 patrol ship here. Do I need to do anything? Yeah, over here in Delphinus I could. Let's go ahead and research over there. Which, by the way, or not research, let's go ahead and explore. What happened to my fleet that was over here? I had a fleet with 2 ships in there. Did I accidentally move them? I think I moved that. Did I not? Or did I do it on purpose? 1 Corvette, 1 Positron. I think I'm going to go back up there. You know, we'll do that. Move them up there. Okay, he's going to go over to Delphinus, this patrol ship. Let's go ahead and see if we can check out these ruins on these 2. We got loot only. Okay. Alright, he can't do much else, right? No, he doesn't have anything else. any other probes he could send down to the planet. Okay, we were looking at the systems here. Happy, content, ecstatic. Yeah, they're pretty good. 347 and now it's in production. It's high. Artemis is 352. Also very high. Neckar, wasn't it Neckar I wanted to build as well? I think it was. I was going to build the ships there too. Well, let's maybe hold off on building any more ships. We're going to have 2 battleships, I think. Yeah, Battleship 3 and a Battleship 4 coming out, and that might be enough for now. I'm thinking because we have already 2 corvettes, 2 of the good corvettes. Well, I thought they were good anyway. Maybe I'm wrong about them too now. Let's take a look. Sound effects, yeah, they're the same way. You know, I think I'm going to upgrade them as well. Let's do that, Maggie. So 216 will turn into... Yeah. 216. Oh, Maggie is the same as... Oh, no, I have a Maggie on this one. Okay, I did Maggie on this one. Okay, never mind then. Alright, so that one is fine. Okay. So what else do I need to do then in my system here? Well, we're not going to do anything against the Lemurius over there. I don't think we need to. We are building everywhere, right? We are. We're waiting 1 turn for the interspecies HR. Then we can start moving populations around and see what bonus we get. Yeah, I think that's good. Let's get 1 more turn then. It took a while to get that done. We have 1 patrol ship down here. Tylus is there. So I'm going to have to do an invasion, I think, at some point. And that's going to use our manpower on the ship. New population collection bonus. Yep, we know that because we hit 50. Plus or negative 20% system cultural conversion cost on Empire. Okay, that sounds good. So we're maxed out there now in benefits. 52 in population. Wow. The cubed, he gained a level. Let's go ahead and assign a skill. He is sitting as the governor of Naus, I think it is. Alright, he has a lot of production bonuses here and influence. What about this one? More influence? Yeah, it's definitely a possibility. Or more production. We also have this one here. Naus has a lot of population though. Let's go ahead and do this one. Apply. Now it's going to be our best system, right? It seems pretty obvious. We don't know how much. We're doing public 3D printing there. Wait a minute. That's going to be forever. Not a very good idea. There we go. And now we're making 437. That is our best system. Let's take a look. Where can I see the population type? So I can see them right here. United Empire there, and this is the Hisso, the military ones, and then there as well. Same here. We have 2 then on each one of them. Okay, well that will have to do for now. Can't move the amoeba from Adana. It's only 1. The Nashast, they're sitting on Delphinus, aren't they? If you look here, there is the Nashast there. I could move one of those over. Wait a minute, we are maxed out here. So what if I move 1 over to Naus? Let's do that. So we're going to get more happiness on Naus. Naus right now, he's already ecstatic, 93%. Okay. Maybe you should move it over here and instead... Are we maxed out here? We're not maxed out. Well, only 2 left there. No specialization there on Cities 2. That's a cold planet. Yeah. I guess I'll go for my standby of influence here. Wait a minute. Did I already have that? No, I didn't have it. It's very quick. We'll put it there then. Alright. That looks good. So he's done. I could send another one from Delphinus over to Citus over here. That will be good if we actually we got that production, didn't we? The production option, building that happiness building. Which one was it now? This one here. what's it called? Colonial rights. If we build that, that's when we get that extra happiness per population type. So we shouldn't build that here. Colonial right, culture center, no. I don't see it here. Wait a minute. Let me go back to that one here. System. No, that's an embassy. Which one was it we got then? Was it this one? It wasn't this one. This one here. System improvement approval. Colonial rights. Why don't I have that option? We have a culture center and a colonial rights. Let me double check that. Well, I do have it. It's right here. Let's go ahead and build that. Yeah, I guess I'll put it back here. I could spend my influence and get it, but let's wait with that. We're getting colonized desert on cities. Okay, that's good. Escort, spin. Yeah, we got everything going on there. That's fine. What I really want to do is be able to invade, right? That's what I'm really looking forward to now. Getting the graviton now. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the potential evasion force we have here. 490. We're making 249. We're using 46, so 213 every turn. We're going to hit max pretty quick. Once we do, let's go ahead and see if we can invade one of Horatio's systems. I am tempted to go for Pictor down here, just to get for a feel for that, how that works. Oh, there we go. Patrol ship going down. Nothing there yet. It's going to be right here, right over there, if you extrapolate those lines. So we have a ship coming in, a settler, and then we have 3 ships here. That's right, it's 3 with our hero. We are getting the battleship come in about 3 turns. Okay, good. Everybody's still building, I think. Yep. But I think maybe we have an idle ship, fleet or 2. That one is idle, we know that. Here is another patrol ship. There's nothing else we can do here. So I could take him and move over here and start exploring Elma. That might be a good idea. Also might be a good idea to go down to Adana and get more ships out there and just see what Horatio has around there. Well, I think I'll go over to Elma. Okay, so he's going to go this way. The fastest way over there. Okay, that's fine. And then we have 2 fleets. This one here, patrol, he is waiting. Yep, we're going to wait and then take a look at this planet, explore it. So let's have him wait a little bit there. Okay, end turn. Looks good to me. Actually, we can take a look at the battleship and see how much manpower he has available there. Okay, let's take a look at him. Let's move the fleet, though, here. Come on. Oh, new minor civilization discovered. Amoeba, another one. I thought we already had them. There must be another one of the same kind in the Leo system. That must be our patrol ship. A pacifist groupthink friendly. Original Horatio controls it. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Show location. That's down there. No, wait a minute. Leo. Wait a minute. We could take control of them, couldn't we? They're right over here. Colonized. I think so. I don't think that is controlled by anybody. If I take control of them, let's see here. So they're 20. We're getting money from them. Praise. Use your influence. We can do that. Assimilate. Yeah, we can do it. Must be above 100. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go ahead and... You can see the numbers going up here. And now, assimilate. Are we taking a chance, happiness-wise? I don't think so. I didn't check the planets, but okay. So we assimilated them now. See, we have a system here very, very weak. Population 2, though. They're ecstatic. That helps us, actually. What do they have? A colony base? Only there, yeah. Well, that looks good. That is a... What is this? An ocean planet. We have a toxic... But over here we got a jungle. Colonizable. This is a huge planet. Or is it... Yeah, huge. And then this one is medium. That's tempting here. What do we have? We have Jetonix, a poor deposit. That's still okay. Eden, incense. Also okay. More titanium here. And Eden over here. You know what? I'm going to colonize. Well, what do we do to protect our system here? He could very well come and attack us, right? We should send maybe a fleet, a ship over with Hisso. They improve your defense. If you have a Hisso population, for every one you have, you get a bonus. Switch out the amoeba, maybe. Well, we got to improve, do a colony improvement here first, I think, right? Move it up to the next level. So what do we do here then? Well, let's see. Let's look at what we can build. Not so many ships, maybe. Xeno industrial infrastructure is always good. Teaming and temperate the best. What is this? Teaming and temperate. You know, let's go for that. And that means we can get some science too, but I think I'll skip that. 5 turns. Should I go ahead and buy it? You know, that might be my best option. Graviton shielded laboratories. That gives us more science, but what I want to do here, I want to make sure we get defenses up here, right? More production here. Strategic deposits, which we don't have. We have luxury here. Genetics and incense there, luxuries. So that's not going to help us much. AI labor, hot and meager, no, this won't do much there. The +2 per pop on the planet is good, but what else do we have down here? We can do the drone. Let's do that. I'll say we leave it at that. So that gives us quite a bit there. 4 turns. Actually, let's go ahead and schedule the rest on 2. We'll take that. I like that. Alright, so that is good. So this is a great system, and Horatio doesn't have it yet. We took it from right out under their nose. 20% of the galaxy explored. Still a long way to go, yeah, that's for sure. United Empire, 16 out of 16 on Artemis. We gotta take a look at that. The status is 6 out of 10. Spin project. We can later on, by the way, take population and turn it into manpower, which, you know, we might very well want to do. Okay, so public 3D printing. We're going to be doing a lot of dust production there. Okay, status. Haven't looked at that in a long time. What do we have here? A large planet that is not maxed out, but is close to it. Have some Hisso there. We could send one over too. You know what? I'll send one over, not 3. Grab this one. Send one over to the new one. Where's the new one? Leo. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, so it's going to take a while, but it's actually going to physically move over there. Xenotourism. What is this planet here? Temperate and teeming. We already used, got all the benefits. Yeah, we did there. So what do we have left then? Exotic rations. That's the one where you get more manpower. Colonial rights, more happiness. You know what? We'll go for that. 4 turns, that's fine. We can wait for that. And that. Yeah, let's do that. And we did get a new technology stage in the science and exploration area. Level 4. Rare curiosities. We're going to find more now. That's rare luxuries. Excellent. And then what's this? Plus 25% happiness systems with one of your fleets in orbit. That we already have through the militarists, right? Improvement 1. Okay. Technology deed. Let's look at that. Science and exploration. And see what that is about. So science and exploration. Yeah, they're down here. That's right. It's this one here. This one? No, the deed. Was this the one? No, we achieved that one. I don't see it. Okay, well, never mind. We'll see if we figure that out later then. So now that we have it, we can go ahead and schedule this one. I think I wanted to schedule this one. Gives us much, well, it gives us an improvement in warp speed outside the lanes. Let's do that. Colonize Ash as well. Okay, we'll do that. We can go ahead and send a probe out to the jungle. Now we'll go for this one first. Let's see what we get out of that. And we got hydromeal. That's the one, the food. We had another one from before, didn't we? We'll check out the medium jungle over here too. And more hydromeal? Okay. So that's good. How much though? 1 and 1. It's colonizable. Once we colonize it, then we get it. Actually, that's right. I should colonize that. 516. I get the bonus of these things right away, and I want more titanium. Let's get that right now. Okay, so we get these two next turn. Excellent. Graviton is done. We can colonize Arctic. That be up there in Tor, in that Tor system. Denark University. That's the one that is a once per empire. You know what? That is something I probably want to do over in. Well, maybe in Naus instead of Artemis. Artemis is doing 368. Naus is doing dust, but you know what? If we go to that. There, and where is it? Was it this one? No, wait a minute. Where was that? I thought we were going to build, we could build that once per empire. Oh, look at this one. The Trade Clearing Bureau. We need to have more, newer, special resources there. Okay, yep. Then I guess I am not seeing it. Let's take a look. I think it was over here in this sector here. Empire Development. There was one here. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Oh, that's right. That was the next one coming up. That's why I can't build it yet. Once I have this, then, you know, 1 turn from now, or 2 turns from now. Okay, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. He's sitting here. He's waiting. He's down here in our new system. We're going to go have him head out. I got to select him too, I guess. There, let's go ahead and check out and see what we can find. I guess it's going to be next turn, though. 5 fleets are now not doing anything. Well, we have a corvette and positron here. We have 2 corvettes. So 2 corvettes came in, so they could join here. What if I select both of them? And we'll just sit tight over Artemis. I think that might be a good idea, just to dissuade anybody from doing anything stupid there. And we're sitting here now with 2 corvettes and a settler. And that settler's not going to do much good, is it? We'll leave him here. We can disband maybe. Move him into that hangar. That's probably a good idea. Alright, here we have our 4. They're sitting still. And then a patrol ship here. We can do... Yeah, I can do one more exploration here. That would be right there. Let me guess. We're going to get some loot. Yeah, Jadonix 40. Then that, we have quite a bit of it then, don't we? Yeah, 45. More production. Look at that. The special luxury ones, or rare ones, we haven't found them yet. That's going to be interesting. We may want to leave a few spots here. I think is a good idea. Marketplace, no heroes. Just regular ships there. Blue cap mold, nothing. Okay. So then we'll take this patrol ship, and I think I'll head him over here, and then we'll head out back down or over towards Adana. Alright, so it's heating up, I think, because once we get that... Well, did we get over to the battleship over there in Artemis? We'll take a look. New trading company created. Okay. That is excellent. Build its HQ in one of your systems. Start trading. Hero available for recruitment. Okay, look at that guy. Level 1, all of them. Ecologist, militarists, and scientist. So his best is Wanderlust, Hero Skill Mastery, Exploration. Her is, yeah, she's going to be governor, basically. 18 is high. This guy here, commanding fleets. He would be good, but do I need more? I don't think I do. She might be really, really good here. Let's go ahead and get her. Ops, okay. Actually, do I need to go over here and get her? Here unlock. Okay, did we get her now? Yeah, she's here. Okay, so she is there. She's level 1. She doesn't has nothing to. We have no extra skill to assign. But let's go ahead and do system resource improvement. Now, do we have one at Naos? We do. Neckar is good. Artemis as well. Cetus is pretty good. 3 planets we're colonizing there. Leo. Which one should I take? I have my 3 best ones, I think. So let's go with this one here. Confirm. All right, good. That's her. Okay. Ima Naratia. Okay. And Cetus 10 out of 16. Now 16 out of 20. We're getting close, right? Still building there. Good. Now, what about all population? I think, are we maxed out here? Yes, it looks like colonizable. Oh, it is. Okay, because that's the Arctic one. Let's go ahead and go do that. There. 1 turn, basically, and then we can go ahead and let them colonize more. So we have 1 guy here. That's fine. I want that. And then 2 here. We can send 1 over to another planet. I might do that. Not 3. I'll take 1. And who does not have... Delphinus doesn't have a Hisso, does it? We'll do that like that. Alright, did we get our battleship come in? Not quite. And that's only 1 battleship. It's only battleship 3. But once we get the other one, we probably should buy 1 here. Public-private partnerships. We might be able to do that. How much we make? 88. But I don't care about that, right? What I care about is my influence. What if I decide to get another battleship here? 2.3. I have 2.3. So maybe I want to do that next turn where the other battleship comes in. Or I want to do it now. Right, so I have 2 battleships of level 4 and 1 level 3. On the other hand, the one that is coming from Artemis, taking a long time, might as well wait until he gets closer, right? Yeah, let's do that. Patrol ship over here at Mira. Okay, that's the one we... okay, that's where Horatio is, and he does have... he's colonized here, yeah. Small atoll. That's a good one. I like it. Mira 1. Mira 2 is a tiny ocean, colonized as well. Mira 3 is tiny snow, and then a large barren. That's a good one to take. I mean, I would love to take it. We'll take our patrol ship and head on north here. Alright, good. Our patrol ship... No, that's our guys defending. We can tell them to guard that system. Let's do that. And everybody is actually building, yeah. Okay, yep, we're doing good. Haven't done anything over here. We probably could later on, but they're gas giants, I think, all of them there. And did we get our ship now? Oh, look at that. Be the first to obtain the 6 political parties in your empire. Okay, legendary deed, 1,500 gold or dust. That is excellent. United Empire, we're on a 16 out of 16. 18 out of 20 now. 8 out of 8 on Delphinus. Let's go to Artemis here. We could ship 1 guy over. Not 2. That one. 2. There. Okay, where do we ship him now? We did one for Delphinus. Maybe on up to Tor. But it's not called Tor. What is that system called? Status? We'll send 1 over there. Now we have to build that 1 improvement as well to take advantage of that happiness that you get from doing that. Okay, so that's going to leave us 1 slot. Okay. Battleship done. Colonize Arctic is next. Spin product, AI labor, battleship. Oh, we'll go for battleship Adana. That's right. 12 turns. Well, we're not going to wait for that, are we? All right, so let's go here and look at Artemis. We have Battleship 4 there. Let's go ahead and create it. There, we'll take him and go down here. It's gonna take a while, right? There he goes, but pretty fast. Pretty fast ship, actually. Very fast. Couple turns, then we'll get him out there. Okay. Empire development stage, technology stage unlocked. What is this one now? Here, promoter of diversity. 6 political parties in the empire. Yeah, we have that already. Okay, we got that immediately. Okay, good. And then this one, we are doing magnetic field generators. Okay, let's look at the Denark University. I said Naos, right? Let's minimize that so I remember it. And we'll go to Naos now system, and we'll go in there and tell him to build. Where is it at? That's right, we can build a trade headquarters as well. There, 4 turns. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do that. That's Denark. Where can we build a trade headquarters? If you remember, we have trade here. We have one. We need a new headquarters. And Neckar. That one is a Neckar. Maybe an Artemis then? Let's take a look at that. Artemis is here. Building colonizing Arctic right now. Naos is doing Denark. Yeah, okay. We'll go for Artemis then. Yeah, we can do that 1 turn from now. Where is the headquarters? Maybe I can't do it on this planet. We can't because it's already not a headquarters, but a trade office. A subsidiary, right? I think it is. Yeah, trade company subsidiary. I don't think I can do a headquarters here too then. Maybe. Let's go ahead instead and go back and see who is pretty good. Leo 126 in production. Status, we can pick really any of these. I think if I do Naos, it'll be 4 turns. Yeah, there it is. I'll do it, I guess. Can I pick it? There we go. Only takes 1 turn. Well, 2 turns. We'll do that, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. Moving our fleet. So now we get the battleship there. Good. Now, here's what I want to see. If I merge these two, what happens? Can I do it? Merge. I can't merge. I thought before I had a problem with it. Maybe that was because of command points. There we go. So now we have 5 out of 12 command points. 1, 2 plus 3. That's, yeah, 5. Yeah, I think that's what it is. This one is 3. Yeah, 3 command points, and these are 1 each. So we can put in a couple more. Well, 2 more battleships, right? Yeah, we can do that. And really, we can put 1 corvette as well. So he is sitting here. We're going to wait with him here. We're going to protect there. This ship is ready. There's nothing to look at here, really. I would like to explore more. We should really go over here, shouldn't we? We'll do that. We have 1 ship going down there already, but let's have 1 more. And that ship is the only one, the patrol ship here, not doing anything. Omdor. What do we have? Omdor 1 is a small lava, and then we have a large gas. Huge Mediterranean. He's got some good planets here. Alright, so he is doing that. Let me just go ahead and explore a little bit more on in his system here. There we go. We found 1 more, and that is a Solus here. And what do we have here? And I'm gonna... I think the game is getting a little bit laggy right now. A Solus 2, medium ocean. Okay. Small forest. I like this system. Easily colonizable. Look at that. Monsoon. That is a nice system. Before we go, though, let's go ahead and take a look. We're at 463 manpower. So we could attack. But when you attack, let's take a look here. Manage. We only have this one right now, infantry. We don't have armor or air. I kind of want to get that. Did we say we only have one more here? N-dimensional movement bonus. Maybe it's better to get these tanks that are up here. Mobile energy weapons. You know, that might be what I'm going to get. It's open, so I can get it. 7 turns there. That's faster, isn't it? Let's get rid of this one. And then we'll go back down. It's this movement one here, over here I'm looking at there. So 3 turns. Okay, well, that will have to do it for this time, guys. I will be back with more from End of Space 2. Bye. Hey guys, this is Time and Tactics. Thank you very much for watching the video. It sure helps me out a lot. If you'd like, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and or that like, and I will see you in the next video.